Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this video is gonna be a little different. I have my friend Navina over here. So in this video we're gonna talk about just life and adulting and so on. So yeah, in this video you're gonna get to know what is running in the mind of a person who's in their 20s and what is going on in their head and so on. So what I've recently realized, especially after starting work, is that once we're in our early 20s, what happens is we already feel like we've been left behind a lot. We always wanted to achieve this and that, but the thing is, once we are 22, 23, 24, what happens is we've barely done most of the things that we wanted to do, and then we realize that okay, it's too late, and we lose the inspiration to do things. But in reality, the thing is, we are not left behind. We still have so much time in our life. So Navina, what do you think about feeling left behind, and what do you think about it?
Thing is, when we were 18 years old, 19 years old, it felt like we would have had peer pressure, but I don't know what it is about 20s that it hits 10 level, or even you can say 100 level more. It's just that the same age, your peers, you see them doing so many things, and that's where I feel it starts. It's like you see one person, take even college. Like few of our friends also, you've seen them, oh, they've been in this club, oh, they're scoring this good, oh, they have such good relationship with their teachers. It's like why can't I do? I think this thing starts with why can't I do, and then it slowly, even without you knowing, it just changes into you subconsciously or unknowingly just comparing to your own peers.
Both of our journeys have been a little bit similar. Same college, same course, same class, and then now we have started a YouTube channel, and she also has a YouTube channel, which please go subscribe, by the way. I'll leave a link down below somewhere. So anyways, both of us had similar interests, and that's how we also connected a lot. So my question to you is, what made you think of starting a YouTube channel?
See, that's a very tricky question, because I don't think anything inspired me that big to start a YouTube channel. Where it all started was I love acting. I love acting. That's the only thing that I can remember since childhood to now. I've been this, like, when I see Bollywood movies and them going to this event, that event, I've just dreamt about it my whole life. So when I saw her like having the same interest, that too when we're same classmates and everything, it just felt like, okay, there's someone I can talk to. Like, I don't have to keep thinking in my head that I can't talk about it outside. It was just very easy. So from there, I don't know how, but from acting, it just took a total shift to YouTube. And I genuinely don't have an answer. I just, right now, all that fascinates me belongs to YouTube, Instagram. I am more into the creative side, and I genuinely, for the first time in my life, I can feel that if I can be good at something, then that can be something related to the creative field. And what better than YouTube? Like, come on. I love the concept that you can form your own community, your people who love you, support you. It's a different feeling which none of us have faced it yet, but even thinking of facing it, no, it's like, it's that butterfly feelings. But the day it took a total shift from acting to YouTube, I was actually relieved. I don't know why I was relieved, but I was relieved and happy that, I'm having a strong feeling that I want to do this. I'm not telling that I leave acting also. We still go for acting classes together, which I think is super great. Like, starting a YouTube channel together, going acting classes together. I think we've come a long, long way. So, like, what inspired you to have a, YouTube channel?
I think, as you said, I also like being a creative person, and I don't know, for some reason, I just feel so proud to call myself an artist, in terms of dance, in terms of acting, in terms of content creation. I want to be called an artist purely for the work that I do. Then what happened was I realized that this whole financial freedom is very important. And when I start focusing on acting too much, what happens is, it's great, okay, I really respect the people who don't have any background and you just go to big cities like Mumbai and you've given your all, not even knowing that you're going to succeed or not. Not everyone can become a Kangana Ranaut, you know, who can just run away from home without anything and become huge. Like, there are so many other Kangana Ranauts who's equally talented, but it's just because of luck you don't get it. So that I've realized, like, once I started working, all these realizations came to me, and that's when I'm like, okay, fine, I will work in corporate, but I'm gonna continue doing acting and content creation. So yeah, I think that's why acting has gone a little less, but I hope that we don't forget. You know, I hope somewhere down the line we're just continuing to pursue our passion. So you're also working in corporate. How are you managing corporate 9 to 5 job and content creation?
I personally feel like I'm not there yet, but from a few weeks I've seen myself gradually improve. Before this, what was happening is it used to get very hectic at work, so I used to not give time for content creation also. It's like my mind is so clogged right now that I don't have the energy to sit and, like, you know, make content or like edit them. I also remember Preeti coming and telling, bro, post something. I felt so bad about not posting it, but like, I think from the past few weeks I've got that, I don't know, the energy to like manage both. For a few weeks now, the like stress level in my office like reached to a peak point where like I found content creation as my comfort. So to forget that, what I started doing, this was genuinely what happened, I started editing so much that I ended up editing like 3 videos in that one night, a span of like 2 hours. That's how much my head was so clogged. Like, that was like a little bit of a fresh air for me, literally, content creation and like editing it. So right now I feel like managing both is nice. It was initially tough, but it works out somewhere. It does.
For me, it's starting me, it was more like managing it, but for now it's more than managing. It's like I want to do it. For me personally, the fact that I am doing something outside my job, it actually makes me feel so proud of myself. The fact that even though we're not getting any consistent results, we are trying to put in our best and give our time to make this whole content creation work. The fact that I'm doing that apart from my hectic work makes me feel very proud about myself. So the next thing is that when we were in college, what happens is we tend to dream big. Why? Because we have so much time and we feel like our whole life is ahead of us. So we have the guts to dream big, thinking that we still have the time to achieve it and all of that. But once we're done with college and we've come into a job, for some reason I've realized that our dreams also like keep reducing the more like we start taking more practical steps. So at least for me, I've started feeling like, okay, I don't mind staying in corporate for a while because it's providing me the financial freedom. There are a lot of people who tell that leave your corporate job, pursue your passion, follow your dreams. But my take is, it's okay to stay in a corporate job and then pursue your passion side by side, is what is my take. And what do you think about doing something like that?
How I see it is that I still have a lot of dreams in my head. I don't know if I'll end up doing everything or not. I'm not still saying it is impossible, but I feel it is good to work towards it. Even we too graduated a year back and we got placed through college. Now you can ask us, like, you like content creation so much, why you in IT job? That's because I will agree to it. I'll be very honest here. For me, it is important that I have a financial stability. Now, for content creation example, I would maybe need a tripod, I would need a mic, light in later stages. I want to be independent enough to, buy those things for myself. And that is my point. I would feel happy when I am financially independent to offer those things to myself. My point on this whole question is just simple. I would like to be financially independent until I start making a good income out of content creation.
So I don't want to keep throwing myself in a risky place where I'm like, okay, what if it doesn't work out? What if it doesn't work out? For me, the thing is, I completely respect people. I'm not just talking about content creation, okay? Like, I go to dance class and I see so many people who just pursue dance full time without having an alternative job, and they work day and night improving their skills and all of that. And I want to do that, but for me, financial freedom is much more important because, coming from strict brown household, you need money to be independent and to be free. You can't expect yourself to be having that freedom if you're dependent on them for money and all of that. So I feel like financial freedom is very important. So now that we've talked about financial freedom, I want to know what you think about moving out of the home and, like being independent and dealing with everything with your own money.
That's actually a very nice question, I feel. So like before I started working, like my only thing was like my first paycheck or like an initial few paychecks, I'll move out of the house. It's not because I didn't like staying at home, it's just that we've seen so much in social media, like how they live alone, how they cook,
Yeah.
and it fascinates us, let's be honest,
I know.
okay? So that was my thing. Now after earning, it's been a year since I've been working, and I don't know. I cannot think of moving out of the house. That's the space I am in right now. But will I move out in future? Definitely yes. I genuinely feel that staying alone can like shape you into a person that you would never even imagine. It would make you so
right.
financially independent, mentally independent. It's just you versus you. I think, yeah, somewhere in the future, I do see it.
I know, because if you want to be tough and
Yeah.
strong,
Yeah.
being at home won't help because
For sure.
your parents are there no matter what, and you
Yeah.
know that you're inside a safety net.
Yeah.
So if you move out, you tend to learn so. For example, I go to office and so many people from different states have come. They have all been staying in PGs and flats, and the way like each month they get their paycheck, it's like 10K is gone in PG rent,
Yeah.
this, and their half salary is already gone. And it's times like those where I feel privileged because I'm able
Yeah.
to save money, but at the same time I kind of feel jealous also because it's like what they are having is true adulting, but what I am having is like partial adulting. Eventually I don't want that safety net. Like, I want to be thrown out to the society, and that is something that's gonna make me strong and like very confident. So my next question to you will be, it's about peer pressure, okay? So we all have pressure as
Yeah.
adults, but now it's like you see all these people on social media who's traveling young at the age of 23. They've seen the whole world and they're doing the best at their job, and they've already had so much experience. So when you see all of that, what do you think about the peer pressure? Like, how do we deal with it?
Honestly, I don't know if peer pressure ever ends. It's there in all age. You take an 18 to 19. Nowadays, it's like the peer pressure starts from the age of 15, 13, and it's actually sad to see it because I don't think we knew the depth of a peer pressure at that age. Right now, I've started from these last 2 years, it's just been on the extreme levels for me. It's like, shit, I don't have time. I have to do this. I have to do that. When will I do this? If I don't do now, it'll take time. It'll not happen then. So I have to work for it now. But I'm not able to work for it. I'm not able to concentrate. There's just too many thoughts spiraling in our heads. I feel like it never ends. But we just have to find a way to deal with it effectively where it doesn't affect our work or our goals. So I don't know if this question has an answer like to deal with it. I don't know.
I think we have to find a way eventually.
Yeah.
Like, even if we don't find a way, I think we
Yeah.
should just keep going.
Yeah, like only you can comfort yourself and know how to comfort yourself when you're going into that pressure. Because no matter, even if she who's in the same situation, if she comes and talks, I'll feel better. But will that give me a solution? I don't think so. Like, you just have to tell yourself that it's fine. It's going to work out in the end. Just keep doing the best you can. And it's going to give you something. I don't think anything goes for waste.
And it's like there's this pressure also mainly because of social media. It's like you know, all, you know, do it young, travel young,
Yeah.
achieve young. But you actually don't know that there are so many
Yeah.
high achievers who've done it beyond the age of 30, 40, 50. So I think it's important to not let the age factor ruin your current experience. So that was the video, guys. So this video is all about adulting and, you know, having conversations with your close friends where you just talk about life and everything. And I hope that you guys found something relatable. It's just two 23-year-old girls who are, you know, talking about life and obstacles and how to navigate our 20s. So I hope that you found it helpful. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and subscribe to her YouTube channel as well. I'll leave the link down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.